Oh hell,
No
we're
one
still in
told
this
you
shit
life
again.
was gonna be this way.
I talked over you, so oh hell, we're still in this shit again. Anyway, welcome back to Doom 2016.
That's not exactly the quote from San Andreas, but I'll take it.
Just play your fucking music. That's also not San Andreas. That's what, House of the Dead Overkill or something. I'm talking
Maybe?
slowly. I'm sorry.
I never played any of the House of the Dead game. Well, wait, that's a lie. I
you
played
did.
the arcade version of House of the Dead 4 in the arcade. Well, the bowling alley, which happened to have some arcade machines.
I mean, same dealio. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It was pretty good, but unfortunately the screen wasn't aligned properly, so yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a
that
shit.
was the thing.
Well, I used to have a bowling alley like around my area, but that got shut down like what 15 years ago because it was mostly like occupied by like the Chinese mafia or something.
Ah, sounds lovely.
And Canada doesn't want anything to do with that, so they just shut it down. In fear, they just shut the bowling alley down in fear of like cartel or something, in fear of a mob or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised though that if it was really organized crime, they would hang out a public space like that. Like, you have your own dedicated spot for, you know, doing crime stuff. Why do you have to pester the public about it?
I mean, I think it's just I think it's a place to launder money. Either
Maybe.
way.
Oh wait, you mean like backstage there was mafia stuff going on?
I don't know. We can only speculate what the hell happened. So
Right.
I'm only just like saying what I've already heard, and also just, again, speculation. Oh damn it.
I didn't even. Well, down you go. I didn't even know that like organized crime was possible in Canada. Isn't that how you pay for your healthcare? Because you don't need to fund the police.
I don't really want to get into that because, like, that's just a bit of a I don't know. I don't want to get into it because I don't know.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is fund the police, which is like the Christian version of that classic
And
NWA
we're not
song.
continuing this conversation.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
the
let's-
bowling alley I'm referring to is not even that close in my area, because I do believe that I have to cycle for like 30 minutes to get there.
The bowling is fun.
It kind of is, but it's not the kind of thing I would do weekly.
I mean,
You know,
some
if I'm like,
I have another friend.
Go on.
I have another friend who lives in the Netherlands. Actively goes to the bowling alley like on a regular basis. So, I mean, so I can definitely see. So people do go to bowling alleys on a weekly basis to like. It is a sport after all. And people
Well,
get active.
yeah,
on
but
shit.
nowadays what could be considered a sport is kind of all over the place. I actually had a conversation with my grandparents not so long ago, when basically they were asking me about my gym membership, and I told them that while I still have a gym membership nowadays, most of my exercise I do in VR. And keep in mind that while these people are not the C word, they are the kinds of people who go like, well, online friends aren't real friends, and they're also the kinds of people who go, well, sporting in VR is not a real sport. But I hate to break it to you in this YouTube video that you are definitely not going to watch, because no way in hell that I'm going to give family members, aside from like one or two, the link to this channel, because holy fuck, the things I say in here are
quite hellish, to put it mildly.
No, but I just find it ridiculous how they can even say that Beat Saber is not exercise. Like if you look at how fast you have to move your arms, that there are walls coming at you which you need to support at the VR glasses side of things. No, Beat Saber is exercise. Synth Riders is exercise, and
DDR is exercise.
well, yeah, but DDR isn't in VR.
But you could still move around on a dance pad.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's not. But you're right. It's not VR.
I mean, there is Just Dance VR, but I guess because Ubisoft hates money, they made it Oculus exclusive. Although that's probably because it's not actually Ubisoft developing it, but Meta putting in the work, which is really one of the most mixed opinions I've got about like the VR space right now. That all the VR games that people want to play are exclusive to Meta, but they're only exclusive to Meta because they're the ones funding them, and in a lot of cases they're the ones making them. Like Arkham Shadow, for example, that's one that came out. I want to say pretty recently. I think it's about 1.5 months ago.
Really, I thought it was 2 months.
They made. No, I think it came out at the 18th of October.
Okay, well, either way.
At least at the time of recording, it's about 1.5 months. Months old.
Anyway, you were saying?
And while people are pissed off that the next, or not the next part of the Arkham Saga, because that got a glorious conclusion with everybody's favorite Suicide Squad kill to justice.
And to date this video, that was just announced that they're going to be stopping support for that.
After how long now? Like a year?
Not even a year.
It lasted longer than Concord. That's
not hard to achieve.
That's not hard to achieve, bro.
It doesn't matter. I know that, but still, you can't really do the not a year. It lasted longer than Concord then.
I mean, you could do a lot worse with Concord. Oh wait, they did, because they tried to make another hero shooter that didn't even come out. And that
basically wasn't even. That's not free to play.
Yeah, what the hell were they thinking when they made, like, what was it called, X Defender or something, or X Defiant?
X Defiant.
Yeah.
You're thinking about.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
But yeah, basically, Rocksteady is releasing an offline mode update.
Hey, that's okay. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's still playable. It's basically player-to-player co-op servers, but removing matchmaking. So you can play with friends, but you can't play
with randos.
Play with yourself, but you can play with randoms, which that's totally fine.
Could you repeat that line?
I heard that too, Edgy.
You can't. I didn't say randos. I said
you said play with randos.
But he also said.
Yeah,
but
he
also said you could play with yourself.
He did, yeah.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
Get your mind out of the gutter, my dude.
Gutters. Get your goddamn minds out of the goddamn
Look,
gutters.
if I don't say it, somebody else is going to say it in the comments below.
Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I'm glad these videos aren't for kids. Because we get fined $42K for every video, apparently.
But yeah, I will be honest. I was considering picking up Suicide Squad in the last Steam sale because it quite literally went for peanuts. If anything, I think some like cashew nuts or whatever they're called in English. I think those are even more expensive. The base game was like $3.49, and I would have got it if I didn't get the game already for free because I had Twitch Prime.
Yeah, well, you just lost the game, Edgy.
Well, how can I lose a game if I haven't even played it?
So anyway, back to Doom.
Yeah, a game that coincidentally also every now and then goes up for only $4 or $6, but it's actually worth its money.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I
and it had.
I was trying to get that weapon mod upgrade up there, but I couldn't. I didn't even bother looking it up on the internet because I apparently I because apparently I keep forgetting that pausing recordings existed. So I could just, like, you know, pause the record. I could just pause the recording and just look it up right then and there, but nope, I'm an idiot.
We all have a different workflow.
Well,
Don't beat yourself up over it. That's what you have us for.
No, dude, I have myself and you. No, dude, I have myself and you guys to beat me up for. It's a double whammy.
Welcome to what the last part of Half-Life 2 Episode 1 will be when I get to recording that.
Just shit on me. Fair enough.
No,
that's disgusting.
No, sped up footage.
Yeah, okay.
Because basically, before you do the final boss, the final quote-unquote boss, you have to do a really fucking tedious escort mission. And it's like, oh my god, this is boring.
Ooh, is it one of those delightful escort missions where they walk faster than your walking speed, but they are slower than your running speed?
No, they
GoldenEye.
follow you. They follow you. They follow you.
Okay, so it's not like GoldenEye.
Right.
Okay.
The AI for the characters is totally fine. It's basically, we're also just going to throw in a bunch of enemies with you.
Well,
lovely.
isn't that the point of an escort mission?
It's done really, really annoyingly. It's done really annoyingly.
Let's just say I love the death animations when you die.
Yeah.
I love ripping your arm off and just beating you with it.
Yeah, and
I mean,
and that just goes boring. That's boring.
I mean, that's like
No.
oh,
That sucks.
yeah.
it's like bringing the got your nose joke to a whole different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found my style of editing. Just time cards.
Yeah. You know, we should see if we can. We should see if we can get commission Ina to get some of our own. But somebody will need to do the voiceover, and it would be kind of jarring if we had the same people doing the voiceovers be part of the conversation.
I mean, unless they're really good at unless they're really good at voice impersonations.
I do it.
I had a really hard time with this rune trial for some reason. This was annoying to do.
I kind of understand this. To me, if you're going to do this type of one, don't have shooting enemies and don't have bigger enemies that take a crap load of punishment.
I mean, at least there are plenty of space. At least there are plenty of space for you to duck behind cover if you're against a shooting enemy, and if you're against a melee enemy, there's plenty of places you can, get out of their range.
Thankfully,
no, I get that, but still, I'd rather have weaker enemies for something like
thankfully,
this.
there was a lot of armor pickups around the entire place, so you don't have to worry too much about losing a lot of it. Especially when the rune trial, makes it so that it makes it a Daredevil comet.
Daredevil
so there's that
perfectly fine.
So there's that protects you from
Not
dying.
Not for fucking Boulder Geist. Shut the fuck up.
Boulder Geist 2 is perfectly doable with 1 life.
Yeah, it is. I can do it.
It is, but it's so fucking obnoxious. The fight sucks originally, and then to add, you can't get hit once.
Okay.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Hold the fuck. Yeah, I liked the Boulder. I liked it as well. Boulder Geist fight.
Well, good thing we're playing Doom because you both are Satan.
No,
You only found that out now.
Okay. Well, I'm not Satan. I'm more of a Lucifer guy myself.
No, you're Judas.
No, I fuck Judas.
And that's the only.
Well, hold up. Okay, don't be disappointing my boy Judas like that. All right.
Okay. Well,
he makes pretty good music.
I mean,
all right.
Okay,
and if you dislike Judas, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, I like the band Judas Priest, but anyway. So there's like an entire... Also, there's an entire, like, section of level that I completely missed, because I thought that was required, but I guess it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell it was thinking. So at that... While I was
they probably had to look busy.
No, like, while I was recording this, I just looked at that map and saw that there was a whole bunch of other level that I'd missed, and I could have been like, that would have been, oh man, this whole entire level would have been like 3 episodes. Damn it. No content for this channel, I guess.
Oh.
You know that train? I don't know why, but for whatever reason it reminds me of this game called Half-Life. You guys ever play Half-Life?
I've never heard of it.
No, those are legit trains. Those are legit trains.
I mean, this is also this is a cybernetic train, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Half-Life 2.
like the Hyperloop?
Doesn't have cybernetic ones. Half-Life 2 doesn't have cybernetic ones.
fair enough. Fair enough, but like,
Well, unless you're talking about the first one, then yeah, that's tram.
No, I'm talking about the second one, but that's mainly because that's the one that
Yeah, no, those are realistic trains.
Yeah,
those are more realistic trains.
I played a brief bit of Half-Life 2, but the thing is I was playing the unofficial VR version, which is actually like acknowledged by Steam. It has a Steam page and all. It was alright, but
why is there a video recommended that says Crazy
yourself?
Frog Penis Paradox?
I have no idea.
why is there a video that says double the lead in the water?